So I just want to make a video here and I just want to say I started this channel literally in my lowest points of my life. I started this channel where I had no one to talk to. I just filled with depression and it was just terrible. I'm talking about, like everything that I've done, you know what I'm saying? Like every bad thing just, came over me. It was like a slap in the face. And I remember I just started, crumbling and it was just like this, just I guess I don't know, like this fatigue of like, oh my gosh, like this is the most depressing like thing that I've had in my life. And after that, I remember me contacting a friend and he's like, yeah, what's up? Go ahead and, post on your YouTube channel. And I'm like, yeah, I already do that. And he's like, no, post on, a different channel. Just be yourself and talk. So I've done that. And 9 months later, I hit 520 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. And right now, I just want to do the same thing except in reverse, where instead of starting a YouTube channel or keep posting, I want to take a little bit of a break. And honestly, that's because I'm actually not, I guess like as happy as I was in the past. Now, to be fair, I love YouTube and I want to continue to do videos, and I know that like my passion is here, right? Even as a kid, dude, it's just something about YouTube was absolutely amazing, especially when I grew up. I loved the idea of making videos and creation and all these stuff, and I've always actually had ideas. Fun fact, I've had ideas that Mr. Beast made before Mr. Beast was here. Like genuinely, I've had crazy ideas and I still have them till this day. And I would absolutely love to go ahead and just post. I think that'd be absolutely awesome and just, just do something completely different, right? And I just love the idea of creation and I love the idea of YouTube and stuff like this. But I feel like I've like literally as soon as I hit 500, I kind of, paused a sec and I literally said to myself, why am I doing YouTube? Like what is there for me? You know what I'm saying? Is it because I want it for money, fame, or I genuinely want to do YouTube? And so for the past, I think 2 weeks, ever since I hit 500, I've been thinking about this for a long time, right? Not only that, some stuff came up and I just genuinely just became super depressed. So these two like things combined to one another and it just gave me a rabbit hole. Like I literally tried to live stream, I think just yesterday or the day before, the time I'm recording this video was like literally yesterday. I tried to live stream and I just sounded exhausted. I just couldn't bring myself into an energy where I usually do, where, I'm always happy and energetic and stuff like that, right? And I tried to do that for that live stream and generally it just didn't work out. And, with all of that, it really just got me thinking, why am I doing, what I'm doing right now, right? Why am I, creating videos? Like, is this for money, fame, or, genuinely doing it, right? And honestly, my answer is I genuinely want to make people happy. I mean, my motto is in a dark world that we're living in, I know what sometimes it can be hard, just laugh once in a while or smile or just put on a video and then move on your day. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've done literally throughout my entire life. I mean, seriously, like for me, I don't know what it is about entertainment, but it was just absolutely helpful. I remember when I was a kid and I literally had no friends, nothing, and I was just put on YouTube and I was just laugh and just, have fun. And then if I wanted to, I can go outside by myself and just, play a ball or two and then just go back inside, right? So, I found the idea of entertainment super fun and super exciting, not because it was like money and all that stuff, but it was genuinely because making people smile was a great gift. And I absolutely want that, Sometimes, you not being funny is a way to make people smile, or sometimes entertainment, you know what I'm saying? It's just, there's different ways to make people smile, and there's different ways to entertain people and just to have fun and to go about. And honestly, I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to make people, happy and a lot of this stuff. And I realized also, if I'm not happy right now, how am I going to make other people happy? You know what I'm saying? Because it just feels fake to me. Because the thing is like, even if you make people happy, you're still putting yourself down because you're trying to make other people happy, but you're not really working about you're not working on yourself. And yeah, that's also another reason why I kind of have to take a break, is because, with all of that, boom, I realized, wait a minute, I can't make people happy if I'm the one who's depressed, because it's just going to be like I am, just draining my energy every single day to do this until it's like I don't want to do this anymore. But also at the same time, I've always wanted to answer the question too, why am I also doing YouTube, And honestly, and that's like the biggest reason why I'm taking a break, is because I don't want to go to, let's say, me hitting 1,000, let's me hitting 10,000 or something like that. I don't want to go to that mindset where it's just like money, money, money. I know the world revolves around money, but it's, what I'm saying? It's just this, sometimes creators like focus on views or money nowadays, right? And like, I just don't want to be that type of creator where I'm always focused on these two things. I'm always focused on, money or this or that or whatever it is. And I'm genuinely trying to understand, why am I doing this? What is the purpose for this, right? Like I said, I want to make people happy. I want to make people, laugh and enjoy. And like, in this dark world, we genuinely just need to spread some like light, because honestly, you really cannot spread light if you just can't, I don't know, like have fun or laugh or entertain or something. And I think, as even as a sole purpose as an entertainer, is you kind of have the responsibility of what you put out there too, right? Where I literally finally realized that, where it's like, wait a minute, I actually have a giant responsibility on what I put out there. So let me explain, right? Not everyone can do entertaining or being an entertainer, right? Even if you're funny or whatever, not everyone can do this job. It's because entertainers are responsible people, right? They are responsible for the stuff that they did in the past, and they have to address this. They're responsible for the stuff that they do in the future if they do a mistake, and they're even responsible for the entertaining ideas that they put out there in public. This is why people do get angry when it comes to a lot of this stuff. And I literally came to the realization that as an entertainer, you have so much responsibility. This is like more than any job out there, right? Genuinely, right? This is not like, oh, let's get quick money or rich or whatever. It's like, you actually have to understand that there's also responsibility that comes with this certain type of job. Keep in mind, videos always kind of, affect people, whether it's sad, happy, or whatever it is, right? So we have to understand, even like me, I have to understand, like, this is not something where it's like, oh, put fun out there and boom. It's like, okay, what's my purpose? What do I do? And what impact am I doing for other people? And I hope it's a positive impact, right? And genuinely, that's the whole mindset that I've been going through for the past few days. And if not, actually for the past lifetime, or more like the past year or so, where literally every single time I always answer the question, why am I doing this? What is the actual purpose, right? I mean, when I started this channel, I'm gonna be honest, I was just depressed, just wanted to talk, and it did help me. It did let me grow, and it also just helped me mentally. And now I'm depressed for a different reason, because it's like, okay, what responsibility, and more importantly, what am I doing on YouTube, like, genuinely, right? I don't want to post. I don't want to do that type of stuff where I'm going ahead and just posting and that's it, right? You know what I'm saying? And I've done that for a while, and honestly, it just ruined my mental health. I've done that a long time ago, where I would just post, and honestly, it just felt terrible. So with that being said, like I said, I just need a little bit of a break. I need to understand, what am I doing in this platform and a lot of this stuff. And even currently right now, even with like the whole personal lives and stuff like that, right? You just also got to take care of that, because for me, there's some stuff that's also going on in my personal life that I have to take care of and stuff like that before, it's just not good to ignore certain problems, because if you genuinely ignore it, like literally a certain problem, it will get bigger and bigger. It's like TNT, and then it will explode. So, like, you also gotta have to create, you also not create, but you also have to like understand like that part, right? Like, I'm not a genuine creator, you know what I'm saying? I'm more of like a small side no money creator where I literally have no money, right? And like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't earn money on YouTube, and I definitely don't earn money in real life because I'm kind of jobless. I guess you can say that, right? Where generally I've just been struggling, going back and forth in between and stuff like that. So I also gotta have to take care of that. And I don't know, maybe in the future I do get one, maybe in the future I don't. Like, literally, I don't know. I don't know what the future is going to look like. But honestly, the main reason, why I'm doing this is not because like personal lives and all of that stuff, right? It's more of like, I don't know. It's just more of me wanting to understand, why am I doing this and why am I still continuing this journey. Like I said, I haven't been posting on TikTok. I haven't been posting on Instagram. I haven't been posting for a while now. And honestly, I just don't know exactly what I am going to do in the future and what I would like to do in the near future. So with that being said, we're going to take a little bit of a break here, and honestly, that's pretty much it. But lately, like I said, I just haven't really been, myself recently, and I think it's just time to take a step back and breathe in a little bit and then just go in with the flow, because honestly, if I want to do this right, I always have to be 100% me. I can't be 50-50. I cannot be 10% me. It's always going to be 100% me, because at the end of the day, my job in the future that I want is to be genuine and to understand what I should be putting out there and why am I doing it. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for literally every support that you've given me. Like, I'm not even kidding. I've had, I think, like 400 people literally within the past few days just supporting, like engaging. Literally, like within the 3 months, I have about 400 people every day just coming in, just watching my videos, which is genuinely insane. I mean, not only that, we hit 500 and we're just growing. So I really, really do appreciate it. But at the same time, I don't want to lose my focus on what I want to do in the future. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Again, I'll see you guys later. And take care. Subscribe.